back down here at it. So, what I ended up doing was replacing the bolt spring again, except for this time I installed the 50 millimeter bolt spring. It's got the same wire size, 1.8 millimeter wire size. All the other dimensions, 22 OD, is the same. It's actually, in fact, the 50 millimeter tuning spring that I installed or had tested with in the new Intra Buster Gen 2. And so I'm trying it in here. We'll see if it resolves the auto fire issue that I've been experiencing with the gun, and also the dead trigger that I got from the thicker, the heavier, I should say, the heavier 60 millimeter spring. So now it's got the 1.8 millimeter heavy 50 millimeter long spring. So if that makes sense to you. It's the only other spring I had to try, and it looks like it hopefully should resolve the issue with the auto fire and the dead trigger after the first shot's fired. So we shall see. Okay, I already added up the check for the leaks. We have freshly pumped 800 psi output tank, and it looks like it's giving me 788, it says on the digital gauge. Okay, and yeah, about 3000 psi. So we are going to give that a try. Put my other ear in, and then we'll pick up where we left off. I was shooting the 8.5 gram less lethal ballistics ammunition, and hopefully we can get off more than one round this time and the gun runs good. And then if it does, then we'll proceed with further testing of the 7.5 inch extension barrel, and we'll get some numbers. So see how it goes. All right, we are aired up. Sitting at 788 psi. We have the chrony, set the feet per second. Laser, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, they must be in the target drop. I got 4 of the 8.5 gram smashers in here, smasher standards. We'll just test with that for now. If everything goes well, we'll move on to the 9.9 gram AR Tacticals. All right. Okay, 8.5 gram smasher, shot 1. "420 feet per second is what I saw there. We still have the auto fire. So, yeah. All right. So that didn't fix the auto fire, unfortunately. Matter of fact, I could argue that was probably worse than the first time I had the auto fire. So the 50 millimeter spring, yeah, it didn't fix it. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to reinstall the factory spring, regular 60 millimeter, and I'm going to wait until I get the new ASA, and I'm going to test that, try a couple other things. Maybe there's something else going on. I know, Sean, you had pointed out that another possibility could have been something going on in the plumbing, maybe some air starvation or something. So I may fire, actually right now, let's see what it does with the 50mm spring with directly put this in the back of the existing ASA. Let's try it. I mean, we're here now, right? Let's give it a try. Let me degas. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, what the heck? I might as well give it a try. Only got 3 of these left in here, but let's stop. Let's try it on the 800. Simple enough. All right, she's no gas in there. Degassed. I mean, I designed it so it'd be simple enough to take this car stock on and off in case I did want to run the bottles directly in the back. So easy enough. We are going to go straight into the back of this. I didn't bring down another on and off though. I didn't bring another on and off for this. This doesn't have the built-in slide check, so I think what we're going to do is I have this one, AR Tactical. It's full. It's got a. I think this one's rated for 1,000 psi. We'll just we'll run this one in here. Direct, no expansion. So direct. All right, again, this is with 11mm spring, 1.8, excuse me, 11mm, the 50mm, the shorter tuning spring. So it's, we know it'll work. And this is getting rid of this, well, getting rid of the car stock with all that expansion, getting rid of the additional plumbing. Maybe I got a problem in the plumbing. Maybe it's the combination of this ASA with the car stock. But I have another ASA heading towards me here that I'll try eventually once it shows up, maybe in the next week or so. But for now, we're gonna see if we can just air this up with this 1,000 tank from AR Tactical. Hey, that was a much crisper. Man, that sounded good. So this is 1,000 psi. Going through this new barrel in 6-inch Reaper. So let's see what these 10 gram AR Tactical joules that I'm measuring out to 9.9. Let's try those. All right, just gonna call out the feet per second. Again, this is 1,000 psi direct into the back of the ASA. It's an MCS ASA. All right. Shot 1. 402.2 feet per second. Shot 2. 398 feet per second. Shot 3. 397.3 feet per second. Shot 4. 394.7. Shot 5. 389.8 feet per second. Shot 6. 396.3 feet per second. That was nice. Yeah. I mean, I still want more feet per second though. But hell, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Just direct to the back with this AR tactical. It's got a built-in slide check on it. That works really good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So the 50 millimeter spring looks good. You know, works just fine. No water fire, no dead trigger. Yeah, pretty darn good. All right. How much do I have left in this thing? Got about 2,000 psi left. So out of this, this is a smaller tank. It's a 9. I think it's a 9 CI. This 1,000 output 9 CI, but it's good. It's a good size to run it just this way, anyways. Now I know when I get that new ASA in from an HD24, I think it's one of the short ones. It's going to give me some expansion as well. So, I mean, maybe I'll just run it that way rather than running the extra. But I really wanted to get that car stock working and see what kind of power I could get out of that, having that a lot of volume. Maybe I can still do that with the other ASA. Maybe the issue is, you know, some other component in here, maybe. I don't know. So, but hey, it's running good right now. So let's try out the new drum. Well, before we do that, let's get with let me put that extension on. I want to see what this 7.5 inch extension is going to do for me. So we will add the 7.5 inch extension. Got jewels around my feet. And put that on there. I'll just shoot it first without the Reaper 6-inch Reaper suppressor on the end. I'll just shoot it with the barrel extension first so that we can see if there's any difference. So we'll do that, and let me load up some more. Let's see. Let's do the heavy stuff here, which was these 9.9 gram 9.9ers. I'm missing one of them, but we'll just shoot the 5 for now so we can get some feet per second. 2, 3, 4. All right, I got 5 of these. The other one must have stayed in the target trap, I guess. All right. All right, let's air it up first. Nice, crisp bolt activation. These, this particular slide check is working nice and easy. I mean, it's really good. So I got about 2,000 PSI left in the tank. We're gonna put 5 more rounds of the AR Tactical 10 gram jewels. These were the ones that were sized for 684. This is a 686 barrel, so not a perfect bore match, but they'll definitely run down the barrel, no problem, obviously. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. They weigh out at about 9.9 grams. That's what they call in their 10 gram. They round up just like most of us do. All right, let's see what 1,000 PSI with the additional 7.5 inches is going to give us here. without the Reaper suppressor. All right. Shot 1 of 5. $394.8. Shot 2 of 5. 388.9. Shot 3. 393.1. Shot 4. Wow, they came coming back. 391.8. Shot 5. 403.9. Kind of expecting higher velocity than that with the extra 7.5 inches. We're down to about 1,000 now. Just a little over 1,000 psi. It's probably getting kind of low to keep pumping 1,000 through this. So all right. Okay, no mag drops. Didn't even budge. So I still think the removing that O-ring on the tip of the bolt on the X-68, I still think that helped me with HPA big time. Because, I mean, 1,000 PSI is no problem. All right. You know, I'm surprised I didn't get much higher feet per second out of that, having this extension. Unless my pressure was dipping off a lot. Not sure. Let's add the actually, you know what? We'll do that another day. We'll add that another day because I want to keep this video a little shorter. And I probably should pump this bottle back up anyways before we do any further testing. So at least oh, that's the other thing too. I do have the 50mm spring in here. You know, maybe reinstalling the factory spring 60mm would make sense now, especially if I'm just going to feed it off directly into the ASA and not have the car stock. So, but I'll do some more testing. I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. I'll do some more testing this evening, and until I get that other ASA, and then I may reincorporate the car stock at some point. But for now, we'll do some more testing, see what I can get out of this additional barrel length. Thank you for watching. Peace out.